Hi, I'm Aidan Park. I am not a real judge. In fact, I didn't even go to college. But I love court shows, I have a big mouth, and I love to yell at people. Most of all, I am a big old queen. So I am declaring myself Queen of the Court. Order! Order!
Okay, this is the case of Mr. Norman Davis versus Mr. Adam Papigan. Now, Mr. Norman Davis, why don't you tell the court about why you brought Mr. Papigan here and what you want from him? Okay, go ahead.
Right, Your Honor. So a few months ago, myself and Mr. Papigan invested in some prospecting equipment, and
I'm sorry, stop. Prospecting equipment for those of us who aren't like, you know, nerds.
Prospecting equipment is basically equipment that you use to pan for gold.
You guys pan for gold?
That's correct.
Yes.
Like the gold rush?
A little bit like that, yes.
Kind of.
Where do you pan for gold? Is this what you do for a living?
Well, that was the intent. Myself and Mr. Papigan also invested together in a plot of land up near the Russian River.
Are you guys homos?
No, not specifically, Your Honor.
Not specific. What does that mean?
Mostly not.
Mostly not. So you've sucked a dick or two, but nothing serious.
No. I give guys hugs every once in a while that are my friends.
Are you guys like cuddlers? Mr. Papigan, are you guys cuddlers? Are you a homosexual, Mr. Papigan?
Myself, no, I'm not.
But like, kind of.
No, not at all.
You bought land together. How much gayer can you get?
Buying a dog together, maybe?
Do you have a dog together?
No, just the land.
So what does he mean by kind of homosexual?
Well, I think maybe what are we using as the definition of homosexual?
Well, if your penis gets hard upon touching each other, that's homosexual.
Oh, then no, we're not.
Not
Oh,
at all.
your penis hasn't gotten hard.
No. not at
Okay, all right, fine. Continue, please. Okay, so you bought a piece of land together, right? And then in the Russian River, all right? And you guys are panning for gold there. All right, please continue.
Well, we actually hadn't gotten to the panning for gold yet, at least I hadn't. Adam over here went without me and was panning for gold and found a substantial amount of gold and is refusing to share in the profit with me, even though we invested in all of this stuff together.
How much of gold did Mr. Papigan find?
I believe it was somewhere around $75 worth.
75. Wow, that's a big strike, Mr. Papigan.
Yeah, well, we're just hobbyists, so any amount of gold is good. But I was the one who found the gold.
And how much did you pay for this piece of land that you guys purchased together in the Russian River?
For our parcel, it was about $6,000.
You paid $6,000
For the parcel.
A piece of land.
Yeah.
And you looked there and you found $75 worth of gold, and now you guys are here in court suing each other over $75. Am I getting this correctly?
There's more gold to be found. The 75 is just this one.
But you're the one who found the gold.
Yes, that's right.
So, Mr. Papigan, why don't you just give Mr. Davis here? Okay, first of all, how much did each of you pay for the land? Mr. Davis, how much did you pay for the land? And Mr. Papigan, how much did you pay for the land?
We split it 50-50.
50-50, so $3,000 each, you guys each paid.
Approximately.
Brilliant. Okay, great. And how much does your mining gear cost?
Well, it was a few shovels, a few pans, a couple...
The screen.
Oh, right, the sluice box.
Sifting screen, yeah.
So that was another probably $1,000.
And you paid $500 each for that.
Correct.
And you agree.
Yes.
Did you guys go to high school? Did you guys graduate from middle school? What's your deal? That sounds like a really stupid deal.
Well, it's kind of starting to feel that way, Your Honor.
It's starting to feel that way. You bought a piece of land in the Russian River and you're suing each other now for $75. Do you have a real job?
I work at Best Buy.
You work at Best Buy. How much money do you make at Best Buy, Mr. Papigan?
That is none of your business.
You know what? This is a court. I'm trying to figure you out, Mr. Papigan. I can figure you out with your handlebar mustache thing going on, okay? All right?
Handlebar goes below the lips, Your Honor.
Hipster, we're not, this is not a talk over the queen of the court session, okay? You're going to answer the questions and we're gonna figure out who's owed who, okay? All right, hipster, all right?
For the record, Your Honor, I always thought his mustache looked stupid as well.
Yeah, thank you. Does it sound like I need help from you, Mr. Davis?
No, Your Honor, I'm sorry.
Okay, now, so you guys paid $3,500 each to mine for gold at the Russian River. So then why don't you want to pay Mr. Davis your half of the money?
The agreement was we would buy the land together, we would buy the equipment together, and we would work the land together and share in the profits. This particular $75 strike, it was just me by myself. I was sifting, I was kneeling in the river. I was the one who made the discovery, and so I feel the gold is mine.
So then how many hours have you guys all each put into sifting for gold each at this place? How many hours would you say that you spent, Mr. Davis, sifting for gold there in total?
So far, 0 hours.
See? That's what I'm saying.
But that's
and Mr.
because...
Papigan, how many hours would you say that you've spent sifting for gold there?
100 hours.
And you found $75?
Once, I found more since.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Are you withholding your the stuff you found from the courtroom?
No.
Mr. Davis, do you hear this?
I do.
He's found more than $75.
And, you know,
What have you found, Mr. Papigan? I knew. You know, I always knew never to trust hipsters. Tell me exactly what you found. $75 worth of gold. What else have you found? Or are you just trying to impress the ladies who are watching the show?
What else have I found? There's a lot of litter in this particular part of the river, so the cans, you know, the recycling, 5 cents each, that adds up.
And how much did you get in total in all of the stuff that you found?
$90.
So $75 plus $90, right?
No, 90 total.
$90 total.
That's with the recycling.
And you spent 100 hours searching for stuff.
The price of gold is not a fixed price, Your Honor. It goes up, it goes down, and with this uncertain economy...
I don't care about that. You said $75. It's more here, $75. Okay? All right. So you've spent 0 hours being a lazy ass.
Well, yeah, but
you bought a piece of land, and you spent 0 hours prospecting for gold, and now you want Mr. Papigan to support you?
Your
Do
Honor,
you think he's the government?
He went without me. I would have been more than happy to help him pan for gold, but he went without me.
You didn't do anything!
I invested in the land where that gold was
He
taken
invested
from.
in the land!
But I found the gold.
But he found the gold!
I found the
So
gold.
why should he support you?
Because...
Why don't you go get a job? What do you do?
What,
Do you have a job?
I work at an ice cream shop, and I put the toppings on the ice cream.
It's frozen yogurt. Call it what it is.
When people order it, I put the toppings on it. That's what I do.
Okay, it sounds like you are a lazy ass and you are a no-good hipster, so this is my ruling. You guys spent, first of all, I would like to clarify, you guys are both idiots for spending $3,500 each on a piece of land so you can mine for gold where you find $90 worth of cans and pieces of gold. But you did put the hours in to find, you did put 100 hours in. Brilliant. Get all this, ladies, okay? Great. You spent 100 hours mining for gold. You spent 0. So no, he's not the U.S. government. He's not entitled to support you for sitting on your ass
there'd have been
and
more
scooping.
gold.
I'm talking for scooping flavors onto frozen yogurt. And thank you for clarifying that, sir. Big difference, sir. Big difference. This is a court of law. You do not lie in the court of law. My ruling is for Mr. Papigan to keep all the money that he's found. And if you want some money, go find it yourself. All right. Dismissed. Goodbye, both of you. Bye. Bye. Go!
In the case of Papigan vs. Davis, Judge Park has found in favor of Adam Papigan. Let's hear what they have to say.
You know, I play in a band. I live in Northeast Los Angeles. If that makes me a hipster, then I guess I'm a hipster.
Yeah, no, he was super gay. I don't think really any more gayness could have been purveyed. I mean, I would be surprised if he could be gayer.
I wouldn't say over the top, any way to you express yourself is fine. Gender, it's not binary. There's a whole spectrum of sexuality.